A Song to the Tune of Love by It's_Kingston on AO3. Episode 7, Chapter 4, Verse 1. We should trade numbers. Then I could send you all kind of pictures of our new place and the cute little cake we had from Jin's welcome home party. Oh, and I could talk to you on days other than Friday, Toga exclaimed, clutching her flip phone between her hands. Uraraka laughed and sat down beside her. I just got here. At least say hi first. I was getting to that. Hi. Toga grinned. So? Uraraka pulled her phone out, a phone that was charged at 80% today, and looked over at Toga. What's your number? Right here. She flipped the phone around, tapped on the little screen. Once recorded, Uraraka sent her a simple, hello. Toga hummed. What should I put your name as? Are you asking me? Because I'm not very creative in that department. I just put everyone's real names. I like our little nicknames. They're so cute. Toga giggled, tapped something out, then deleted it. What about... She drew out her last word. MDGO. What's that supposed to mean? Uraraka raised a eyebrow. She put Toga's contact down as Himiko, as she waited for an answer. My dear girlfriend, Ochako. Huh? That's what it stands for. Like it? Toga asked, typing as she spoke. Well, it's nice, sure, but, Uraraka paused. We aren't dating. Not yet, but this means I won't have to change it later. We never even talked about going on a date. Not yet, but this means I won't have to change it later. We never even talked about going on a date, Uraraka said. Well, now you are, so now we can. Toga shrugged. I want to see a movie, or go eat dinner, or do something fun, like a roller coaster. Have you ever been to the fair, or an amusement park? Oh, no, I never went as a kid. Have you? Shiggy and Dobby and Jin took me when I was 15. They said it was an early birthday present and turned the power back on at night so we wouldn't have to wait in any lines. She grinned, flipping her phone close and putting it away. What was your favorite ride? Uraraka asked. She always thought the massive roller coasters looked rather daunting, but the drop towards always seemed fun. Maybe because of her quirk ensured some level of safety. On second thought, those would be the worst. The seatbelt would keep her quirk from doing anything, since she'd just be pulled down with it. It was decided then, if she ever went, the drop tower would be the last thing she would ever consider riding. The carousel and the teacups. Oh, and I went on a huge roller coaster, and it kind of gave me the same feeling from when I used your quirk during that flight. Toga tapped her hand against her stomach. Do you get that? Oh, feeling sick? Yeah, especially when I float myself. It got better as I practiced, though. I can lift a lot more than I used to be able to. Haven't had a huge fall during practice like that. 2 years. Oh, yeah, I tried to fly. Toga nodded. It's not really flying, though. It's like floating, like you said. I've seen you use it some, so I try to copy it. I thought you made stuff fly. No, not really. Just negating the gravity. It's weird to hear you talk about using my quirk. Like, weird in a cool way. It's cool that you can do that. Probably useful, too. Can you copy anyone's quirk? Uraraka asked. I don't copy people. Toga crossed their arms. I become them. I can only use your quirk when I love them a whole lot, though. Oh, speaking of, when we were scheduling that date, Toga smiled. Oh, you were being serious, Uraraka hesitantly asked. Yeah, I was. That's okay, though. I can wait a while. I waited all throughout the war, and even before that, some. Like, during your little training camp thing? She replied. Uraraka looked down for a moment, chose to ponder just what she meant by that, and bit her lip. I mean, it's not like I wouldn't give it a shot. It's more just, is that what you really want? Toga nodded, quickly, eyes wide. Yeah, I wouldn't lie about that. I want to go on a date with you. I mean, you're... Uraraka cut herself off, clearing her throat. Toga's meter took a hit. She tilted her head to the side just a bit. It's okay to be friends with a villain, just not dating one? I never said that. That's 'cause you stopped yourself. I'm not stupid, Chako. Toga narrowed her eyes. Himiko, look. Uraraka fidgeted under the intimidating glare. I seriously wasn't going to say that. I know you and the rest of the league quit after the war ended. You're just so... you. And that's a good thing, too. I can't explain it. I was scared of you when we fought. But you're actually really sweet, and I don't know why anyone wouldn't get to know you. You would... Oh, that's 'cause no one really wants to get to know me. Either I'm too scary of the knives and the fangs, or I'm too weird 'cause I want their blood. But I think they're weird for thinking that. Toga declared. You're special. That's why I like you so much. But why me? The League likes you. So why am I different? Uraraka asked, her tone with a healthy mix of bashful and confusion. They're my family. That would be weird. Toga stuck out her tongue. I like you. That's all. That's all. So there's no reason. Is there a reason you want to hang out with me? Toga asked. It's fun to be out here with you. I like it. See? Okay, yeah. Ochako nodded. I kind of get it. You said movies, right? Our date? Toga gasped. You want to go? Let me explain first. You might not like this idea very much. Uraraka said. Toga made a zip motion across her lips, pretending to lock it, and tossed the key behind Uraraka. Uraraka reached up and pretended to catch it, earning stifled giggles from Toga. Okay, every Friday, Mina has this movie marathon. Well, most Fridays. She doesn't do it before test days because she spends all weekend cramming. So tonight is one of them. If you want, we can go and watch a movie or two, but the rest of the dorms could be there. Already trying to introduce me to your family, huh? Toga teased. I guess in a way, yeah? Uraraka laughed. We'll definitely have some explaining to do. I never told you what happened Saturday morning. Last Saturday? Yeah. The band-aid you gave me fell off while I was sleeping, and Mina wouldn't stop insisting that it was proof that I was seeing someone because it kind of looked like a hickey. She deadpanned. Toga bursted out laughing. I guess it kind of would look like one, huh? Even sooo agreed. Toga threw an arm around Uraraka, slid closer. Well, we know it wasn't. She smiled. Yeah, if you come along, you should back me up on that. Uraraka chuckled. I want to go watch a movie with you, Toga declared. You aren't going to sit away from me and pretend it isn't a date around them, will you? No way. Uraraka furrowed her brows. Anyways, they already know we're there together. We'll be coming in at the same time. I think that's the only way you could get on campus. Leave your balcony door unlocked, and I'll get inside. Don't forget how sneaky I am. That's the reason I always lock it. Sorry. Toga laughed. If I weren't me and someone else, I'd probably lock my door too. Uraraka joined in the absurdity of the statement. Once the moment passed, she grabbed her phone and texted Ashido. I'm gonna make sure it's alright if we stop by. Okie dokie, Toga replied. She leaned her head on Uraraka's shoulder to watch. Hey, I get to be your +1. Mina really doesn't mind uninvited guests, as long as they're nice. So, no threatening anyone, alright? Ochako! Toga exclaimed. I've never hurt anyone. Yeah, I believe that. Alright, okay. So when I read, I read a message from Kingston saying like, hey, it kind of takes a while for them to start dating. Do you mean dating as in like they're dating, or do you mean like dating as in girlfriends? Because that's another thing. Okay, so some people are like, oh yes, there's the talking stage, and there's the dating stage, then there's the boyfriend stage, then their fiance spouse, right? Understanding. Is the talking phase and the dating phase not the same goddamn thing? But it's not, because it's different labels. Talking is less serious, less, but then sometimes dating is less serious as well. Sometimes people think it's just like, oh, you're dating this one person, you could also be dating these other people. Is talking the new dating and dating the new commitment, and girlfriend and boyfriend just, partners, just like, what? I'm so confused. You regular people are so confusing. For me, there's only friends. I wouldn't call it a fucking talking stage. I would talk it more like we're being idiots. Idiots to lovers stage, and then dating. As in, partners. Not as in like, oh, we're just going on dates. No, as in partners. So, I'm always confused on that. I'm always confused. No, I remember... This is embarrassing, but I remember a while back, right? Back when I was in middle school, my second relationship, which by the way, fucking hate the guy. My second relationship, right? I can hear children outside my door and they're eavesdropping. Anyways, as I was saying, I was saying something. Okay, I remember now. As I was saying, we confessed. I don't even remember who it was, if it was me, if it was them. I'm pretty sure it was them. We were walking after school. I am pretty sure he's the one who confessed. And I was like, oh my god, I like you too. Or, no, actually, it makes more sense that I'm the one who confessed. No, actually, no, it makes more sense that he was the one who confessed. Whatever. He confessed, I confessed, right? And I go home and I'm like, oh my god, I have a boyfriend. Here's the thing. We just said, oh, I like you, you like me too. And in my mind, okay, we like each other, therefore, we are dating. Right? So 3 days go by. I'm thinking we're dating. And then I see him flirting with someone else. And I'm like, what? And then I go up to him, I'm like, why are you flirting with this person? And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, isn't that like borderline like cheating? And he's like, what do you mean cheating? I'm like, we're dating, are we not? And he's like, no, we're not dating. I'm like, but we confess feelings. Like, you like me, I like you. Does that not mean that we're dating? Why say I like you and then you say I like you back? Or why say I like you and then me say I like you back if we're not going to end up dating afterwards? Like, what was the point? Just to sell each other? Like, what is this? You like me, I like you, therefore we should be together. What is so complicated about that? I was super confused. And he was just like, well, we're not dating. And then a day later, he's like, okay, we're dating now. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. That was a red flag number one. He cheated on me. He cheated on me. The person he cheated on me with, they went to me and they told me. Because they're like, hey, I do not support that. Like, he's cute and all, and like I would love to date him, but like he's taken, and no. And in fact, even after we broke up, she's like, I'm not gonna take him. If he was willing to leave you for me, he's willing to leave someone, like he's gonna be willing to leave me for someone else, right? You get what the point? But no, yeah, I was so confused, right? Because it's like, we both like each other, should we not then date? Whatever, moving on. They both like each other. I think it wasn't a confession. It was like, hey, let's go on a date. But it could be date as in talking stage. So I'm going to take it as date as in talking stage. But this is I wouldn't say this is slow burn. Time-wise, it's considered a slow burn. But pacing-wise, it's considered a fast burn. I don't mind either. I love it so much. Kingston, you're doing such a wonderful job. I really like it. It's really, popping. I really like it. I'm enjoying it so far. As always, my raindrops, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to my Discord server and socials are down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.